Hey guys, I wanted to share with you this dream that I had yesterday because I think it is very encouraging. So, some of you guys might remember that I shared recently that I have not been having dreams for like 6 months to a year. And the dreams that I have been having are just like personal stuff. And I think it's just because I have been working a ton lately. And as of this past week, thank you, Jesus, He has taken me out of this new job that I had started last year because He brought to my attention some things about where I was at that showed me that I did not need to be there, and He made a perfect way out of it for me. So I have not been working there for the past week, and I have just had time to just rest and be more focused on the Lord. And immediately the dreams are starting back up. So, amongst all this craziness and panic and everything that's going on in the world right now, I had a dream that I was at school and it was the very last day. School was about to let out and we were about to go home for the summer. And the feeling of freedom that I had about this was just like a weight lifted off of me. And I was standing there with my friend, and we were very emotional, hugging each other and saying our goodbyes because we knew that we were about to both go our separate ways in life. And so I hugged her, and we were crying and said goodbye, and I watched her walk out the back door of the school. I looked down to grab my last things, and I was about to walk out myself. So I've had dreams in the past where I know the end of the school year is approaching, and I know I've just come to learn that is the Lord's way of symbolically portraying to me just symbolism of us leaving here and going home. He just equates the world to school with me for some reason, probably because I equally dislike both. So, but in the past, I've had dreams where I know it's approaching and I'm preparing for graduation, and I'm like ordering my cap and gown and making sure that I'm passing my classes and finishing everything up in time to walk in the graduation ceremony with my class. So I just would have those recurring dreams over and over sporadically. But now, like I said, with everything that's going on, the hysteria and panic and selfishness that people are showing, I have a dream that it's actually not just the last day of school, but like the last few seconds, and I'm gathering my things and about to walk out the back door. So to me, that was encouraging. Maybe we are about to be out of here soon. I don't know when, I don't know how it's going to play out, but I also had a dream the day before yesterday where I was again in school, and I was looking at, well, there was a male teacher who approached me in the hallway, and he never said anything the entire time that we were together. He just smiled at me real soft, and he reached out his hand to shake my hand, and I noticed that his hand was like wounded. It was kind of crippled or something. And so the fact that he was a teacher and his hand was wounded, to me, showed me that the Lord was saying that was him in the dream. So he sat me down at his desk and he pulled out a copy of my class schedule. And he took his wounded hand and he pointed to the paper and slid it down to the bottom and pointed to the 6th period block. I could see that there were 7 total periods or classes for the day, which to me makes me think of like we're in the 6,000 of the 7,000 total years. So the 6th period block for me, it said that I needed to just rest. I had nowhere to be, nothing to do, no work to do. I just needed to rest, during that whole sixth period, because I knew, well, I could see below that in the seventh period block, there was something written in. There was a class there for me. I knew there was somewhere I had to be and something I had to do, but the dream like blurred it out. It was really blurry and I couldn't read it. And I know that's just the Lord's way of saying it's not for me to know right now what that is. But after this period of rest was over, I knew I only had one more class for the day, and then it was time to go home. And I was like, I couldn't believe it was about to be over already. So just the symbolism in these dreams speaks for itself. So I just had to share that with you guys. If you're needing some encouragement, I hope this does encourage you. That's all that I have to share for now. But yeah, the dreams are starting back up already. So if I do get anything else that you guys would want to hear, or something that's encouraging, I'll be back to share it. If you guys want to pray for me, I would much appreciate it, because it has been crazy, the things that I have been going through and the attacks that I've been receiving. So, all right, you guys, hang in there, and I'll talk to you later.